is just how much they just hark back to basically like 2 or 3 centuries ago. It's like, at what point are you going to take a step into the future, you know? At what point? They're driving around in like these old Rolls Royces, or at least they cart him around in an old Rolls Royce that doesn't seem to be armored, which is quite dangerous for him. The doors are quite thin. You could see the doors. They were not very thick. You look at the U.S. president's motorcade beast, it's called. The doors are like a bank vault. King Charles's Rolls Royce from 1940, it looks like, right? Like the doors are just regular doors. And yeah, it's a Rolls Royce, so the metal's probably pretty thick. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not really that bulletproof or, airtight where he can be protected in case of some chemical or biological attack. So it's just kind of dangerous. And I'm looking at all these ceremonies, of like people blowing bugles and guys with really funny fuzzy hats and red coats as if they're from like 1780. Just makes me wonder why they chose that date. Why not 1600? Why not 1500? Why are they going back to this date? I just feel like a lot of this is pretty pointless. I understand taking an oath. I understand just, signing his name to something. Hey, I am now king. I understand to have a funeral. But some of this is, I just think it's just for show. And it's just to make it all seem more official that the king actually does something more than just be a figurehead. And I understand that the king has more power than he exercises. However, if he would ever exercise any of that power, he would be immediately thrown out by the government because it's just kind of ruthless for one person to have that much power. What is the subliminal messaging behind this pomp and circumstance here? And what it is actually to make it all seem very official and very important. That's essentially what it is. Make the king seem very official and very important, that this actually matters when it doesn't. And yeah, I think it's kind of cool to watch, I guess, because you don't see this stuff, but it's not anything worthwhile. It's not actually important. If any of you live in England, now you know where all your tax money goes to. It goes to the official trumpeters, all these redcoats just standing aimlessly for no apparent reason other than just to declare that Charles is now King Charles. I think we all know that he's now king. You don't need the town's crier to go and cry to everybody that he's now king.
Become our only lawful and rightful liege lord, Charles III.
I think these guys here, out front here, if you're watching, they're holding this kind of stick with like a crystal on top. It looks to me like a magic wand, okay? I mean, what are they going to do? Lavarve Levioso? I mean, what is this? That has to be a magic wand. I can't imagine that being anything else other than a magic wand. It's a freaking magic wand. You now know why you have 60% taxes in England. It's for these guys to dress up like that in that very expensive garb that he wears probably once every decade, okay? And to be paid to hold his magic wand, standing up there with his funny hat. This guy is just standing up there. He's not even holding a magic wand. What is this guy's purpose? I don't see that guy's magic wand. If he's not holding a magic wand, then what is he doing up there? Keep in mind, me saying all this is not to say that this isn't cool in any way. My point is that it's very expensive and very pointless. Maybe I just need to visit England. Maybe that's what it is. I need to visit England and apologize to all the redcoats for me calling them pointless. Anytime I see any of this pomp and circumstance in Britain, I immediately think Monty Python in Search of the Holy Grail. Well, I'm your king. Well, I didn't vote for you. You don't vote for kings. Well, how did you become king then? Let's put it this way. At some point, this was actually important. When people didn't have social media, didn't have any media. At some point, it was important to proclaim to the town that Prince Charles is now King Charles. Oh, well, the queen died, so now he's king. Oh, well, okay, I guess that's what happened. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. And that's from the official person from the castle that's telling you that. And now you have to listen to King Charles and give him all your money. That's how it used to be. But now this is just basically for show and for tourists to see. And we talked about his car. If everyone's dressed up like, in the 1700s, why not have a horse and carriage if you want to be authentic? Why a 1940s Rolls Royce that is being trailed by a brand new Range Rover? It makes no sense.